To get under the skin of the insufferable Hawthorne triplets, I made a point of saying it loud and clear at the family dinner. So, have the three of you decided? Which one is going to be the lucky groom in this arranged marriage? They practically shoved each other away, disgust written plainly on their handsome faces. I was about to randomly point and choose when a little girl suddenly appeared at my side. She claimed to be from 8 years in the future. Mommy, I finally found you. She threw herself into my arms, then looked up at the Hawthorne brothers. Daddy, you're here too. You really, really love Mommy, don't you? You follow her everywhere. No wonder when she said she didn't want you anymore, you had to go find a rooftop to cool down. Wait a second. The little girl's eyes went wide. How do I have 3 daddies? The entire room fell into a dead silence. After what felt like an eternity, the eldest triplet, Arthur Hawthorne, was the first to react. What nonsense are you talking about, kid? He then shot me a cold look. I get it, Stella. This is another one of your little ploys, isn't it? You hired an actress. Before I could argue, the little girl in my arms puffed out her cheeks in anger. Daddy, are you trying to make Mommy mad? Candy won't help you get back in her good graces this time. Who's your daddy? All 3 of them snapped in unison. Well, it's either you, or him, the little girl said, pointing a chubby finger at each of the triplets in turn. When Daddy stands with his brothers, Candy gets confused. You must remember your father's name, Arthur Prest. I only know his last name is Hawthorne. You don't even know his first name? And you expect us to believe this isn't an act? The little girl got flustered. It's because he always calls himself Mommy's good little puppy. I took a sip of water and nearly choked. Was that something you could just say out loud? The Hawthorne brothers' faces were a thunderous shade of black. Normally, no one would believe such a ridiculous story. Except, the little girl's features were a perfect, miniature version of theirs. Down to the sharp jawline and the intense eyes. If you looked closely, you could even see a faint resemblance to Mr. and Mrs. Hawthorne. The little girl, Candy, tugged on my sleeve. Mommy, which one is my daddy? How should I know? My brain was about to short circuit. That was a question far beyond my pay grade. Oh, right, I remember now. Candy clapped her hands. At this time, Mommy and Daddy's relationship was still really bad. Her voice dropped to a conspiratorial whisper. It was because my auntie was bullying Mommy, and Daddy helped her do it. He regretted it for a long, long time afterward. It was like she was dropping a series of bombs. The room fell silent once again. My stepsister, Luna, immediately panicked. Little girl, you shouldn't tell lies. I'm not lying, Candy said matter-of-factly. My mommy is allergic to shellfish, but you always sneak seafood sauce into her dipping bowl. As she spoke, I glanced down at the small bowl in front of me, the one Luna had just brought over. My father had even praised her for it. Luna, even though you're not our biological daughter, you're more thoughtful than one. She's so kind, always helping her sister adjust. Stella, you should learn from her. Candy picked up the bowl and trotted over to my father, Robert Shaw. Grandpa, you can taste it if you don't believe me. Robert was still in a state of shock. But before he could respond, Candy spun around and called out to the family chef. Never mind, let's ask Angus. Grandpa Angus, can you smell this? Is there seafood sauce in here? Angus had been our family's chef for nearly a decade. He took one sniff and nodded decisively. Yes, there is. It's the new brand of oyster sauce I just bought. That's the smell. In an instant, every eye in the room swiveled to Luna. Her face was pale with panic. I just forgot my sister was allergic. I swear it wasn't on purpose. Her eyes welled up with tears. Arthur's brow furrowed with concern for her. I believe Luna. She's not that kind of person. I believe her too. We've known her since she was a little girl. The second brother, Julian, chimed in. The youngest, Wyatt, followed suit. Are you all really going to believe some random kid who appeared out of nowhere? The 3 of them stood up, ready to escort the now sobbing Luna from the room. As he left, Wyatt shot me a look and drew a finger